Deathbrand, A Pirate's Tale. Haknir Deathbrand was dying for Garuk Windrime, ship's quartermaster. It was unthinkable. His grandfather had served under Haknir nigh on 60 years before, and even then he was a legend among the pirates of the north. The king of ghosts, they called him, as eternal and pitiless as the sea he sailed. To Garuk, who had seen him charge into battle, clad in armor of gleaming Stalrim like the kings of old, his twin swords scything men like grass. Haknir was practically a god. But none feared Haknir more than his own crew. They knew his rages, his fits of madness, how he delighted in torture and murder for its own sake, and then there were even darker rumors. Some said he fed upon the blood and souls of those he killed to extend his unnatural life. Some thought him a Daedra, loosed upon the mortal world. Another said he owed his life and power, his armor and swords, to a pact with Dagon, Prince of Destruction. And the seal of that pact was the terrible wound that scarred his face, never to heal, the Deathbrand, which no man could look upon without flinching. All these things ran through Garuk's mind as he took his place on the deck at the head of the crew, exchanging a curt nod with Thalin, the ship's helmsman and his chief rival. By sundown, he thought, one of them would be captain, the other would be dead. When Haknir finally emerged from his cabin, the crew fell silent. He looked frail, his voice raspy. But even so, he had a presence about him. As he looked over his men, the most brutal murderers ever to ply the northern seas, not one could meet his gaze. At last he sighed. "You wish to know who will be my successor, and how my share of the treasure shall be divided." That was the question, but even so, there were murmurs of protest. Haknir cut them off. "All these years I have looked for one who was worthy to take my place, or strong enough to take it from me. Not one of you even comes close, and so none of you shall have it." He extended his hand. "In Dagon's name, I place a curse upon my armor and my swords, this ship and all it carries. Until the day when one of you can best me in combat, you shall not have a single coin." He looked up at them. "Be grateful I have left you with your lives." Garuk and Thalin shared a single glance. Had anyone else said such a thing, there would have been a mutiny. 100 treasure-mad pirates against one old man. But this was Haknir. The crew was silent. Haknir threw a map at Garuk's feet. "Garuk, take a longboat and bury my armor in the places I have marked. Thalin, we sail to my tomb, where you shall leave me with my gold. Then burn your ships and do as you will. I am your captain no more." And with that, he turned and stalked back to his quarters. At daybreak, Garuk took his leave and set out in a longboat with 3 of his men. They sailed on a shoal to the north of Solstheim, at the place Haknir had marked, made camp, and began to dig. But already greed stirred in Garuk's heart. Time and again he glanced at the iron-bound chest they had brought with them. The old man was gone, perhaps already dead, his orders foolish. That night Garuk pried open the chest and drew out the helm within. The stall rims shimmered in the moonlight. It was time. Time for a new king of ghosts to rise. He placed the helmet on his head, and he screamed. And it is said you can hear that screaming still on moonlit nights on a rocky shoal off the northern coast of Solstheim. Postscript. This story is one of the last in the Haknir saga, the tales surrounding the life and adventures of the legendary pirate king Haknir Deathbrand. How much of it is actually true, if indeed any of it is true, I leave to the reader's discretion. Artisa Draylen, House Redoran, Scribe. We'll go ahead and hold on to that. And the map. The map's probably important. Let's take a look at the map while we're here. It's not books, is it? What would it be? Shouldn't it be a book? Shouldn't be under MISC. I got so much stuff. It is under MISC. Okay, so we're here. We need to head here, here, and here. All right, we'll head to that one first, because that one's easy for me to spot here. It's right here. All right, so we'll head to Tel Mithrin, and we will head west from there. I remember the Tells, too. Wasn't there one I swear that in Morrowind there was a quest where I had to help a bride, like, get all pretty for her husband, and then she didn't want to marry him. And I remember that being at a Tell something. Tell means mountain. But we're gonna head down here. Whoa! Ash spawn! Been a while since I've seen you guys. Forgot how powerful you are. Turns out, fairly powerful. Where'd the other guy go? Ow. Alright, down you go. I should search them. They do have ore on them, so if they do have that ebony, I want it. Plus, I still have some souls to catch. Or calcum and moonstone. Fortunately, the Stalrim, I checked. I can make it back at the manor. Ooh, there's a treasure hunter. I can make it back there, but it will require a lot of stuff that I don't have. I believe Quicksilver was one of them. So, probably not going to make Stalrim. It was equivalent to Ebony, from what I saw. All right, here are the Deathbrand boots. Increases your carrying capacity by 10 for each Deathbrand item you wear. All right, there's the boots. There's some netches over there, just hanging out. We won't tackle them. They're too deadly for me. All right, so the other one I believe was right there. I want to say it was right there. I should probably check the map before I head out, though. Yeah, right there. All right. So, oh great, now it's all shrouded. But I'm pretty sure it was right there. So let's head off to that island. Yeah, Stalrim, enchanted as ice, as hard as stone. The Skull are the only ones that know how to do it. Until me, because like I said, I went back to the manor and I checked, and I could totally make Stalrim stuff, so. The secret's apparently not that difficult to figure out. I just heard rumors that you could do something with it, and then I was like, ah, yes, I can do that now. So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the island. I'm always expecting there to be a really large fish, like a shark or something in the water. But they don't program that into the game. I don't know how I feel about that. Part of me says they should do it. Just like a whale or a shark or something. Just to freak people out. Tell me you wouldn't be freaked out if you were swimming in the Skyrim ocean and just a shark or a whale, just something huge came at you. But really the biggest thing you're going to find out there is a horker. And they don't usually hang out in the water. It's mostly just the slaughterfish. And even those things are rare. Is it not here? I figured for sure this was the spot. I figured this was it. How is there nothing here? Why would you even make the island then? Why would you even make it then? All right. God, why is it so blurry here? Let's look at the map again. See, there's a little island here, and that's where I am. Maybe I'm down here a little bit. Where am I? Oh, this seems like the right spot to me. All right, here's the little peninsula. We're a little bit north of there. I wish I could do an overlay. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it's over there by the Netch. It's probably over there by the Netch. Oh, no, I was wrong. Nyada is the biggest thing in the water. She's not nearly as scary, though. I'm pretty sure I could take her down in like 2 swings. Especially if I unequipped her. Maybe then just 1. Alright, we're going to assume it's over by the Netch there. Maybe I just missed the treasure chest. I swear we went this way once. But I probably went... I tried to avoid the Netch. And therefore did not get them. Get the treasure chest. We have Reavers. Oh no, they drained my magicka. weird how they have that. Well, they have the book on Deathbrand too. Interesting. I'll take the amulets. Interesting how they do have the mechanics to take your opponent's magicka and stamina, and then it's like never useful. At least not that I found. Alright, here's the ancient treasure chest. We might get up to level 100 lockpicking just doing this quest alone. There's the Deathbrand armor. Increases your stamina by 15 for each Deathbrand item you wear. I mean, this stuff is good. It would have been great maybe like 2 ago when I was still on like Ebony. This would probably be really good, right? Completing the set and all that, but that is not something that I care about anymore. Let's take another look at the final location here. So we went there, there, there. All right, just north of the river. Up there. Where is the river? Is this the river? Is this the river? I don't see the river on the map. I don't see it. Solstheim's main settlement. Yeah, Raven Rock, the main settlement. Totally not the only settlement. Yeah, I didn't see a river. I think it's still north of here. But there's people over there, so I'm going to assume that's it. There's also some boar, which I forgot what they call. Bristlebacks. But really, they're boar. All right, let's go to where the people are. No? Liesel?
Hope our shipments are still good. How long has it been?
Where are you guys? Why are you here? These questions. You know what? I'll talk to him, see what we can figure out here. You seem like you're in charge.
Think we've got to get back to our ship now.
When the tide goes, we'll go with it.
Best be shoving off now.
I feel like I should know who they are. That I did a quest with them, and it ended up with them leaving, but I honestly don't remember that. Also, sudden smoke is kind of sudden. Is this the river? I think it is. All right, let's avoid the netches. If I remember right, they don't aggro, right? They won't attack me if I don't hit them. At least that's how it was before. So I'm gonna assume that's the river. There are mud crabs here. Oh, and Rieklings! Rieklings, and I saw the treasure chest. But we're gonna take on the mud crab. Are they stronger than the mud crab? They are. Alright, take on the Rieklings. Alright, we win! And here's the final treasure chest. It's an ancient treasure chest, and you can tell because it looks like all of the other treasure chests. Further to the right or straight up? Further to the right. Gildenhool Barrow Key and the Deathbrand Gauntlets. Alright, now we need to go to Gildenhool Barrow. The gauntlets, while dual wielding, your one-hand attacks do 10% more damage for each Deathbrand item you wear. Which can be cool. I mean, that sounds like it could be cool, but I don't dual wield like that. I could have gone for that, but we went two-handed instead. I bet there's a whole mechanic to dual wielding. There are lots of ways you can go in this game. Lots and lots of different ways. Also, there's Rieklings over here, so they have to die because they threw spears at me. Yeah, does it look like I really care about your damn spears? Alright, I'm just looking for a treasure chest or something like that around here. Well, we found Bristleback Cave? What? We found another location. So this was just a warning? There's no treasure chest here? Apparently there's no treasure chest here. Whoa! Surprise, Rieklings! However did I cope? Wait, it was empty? Doing okay, Nyata? Looks like you got a little something there. Do I got a little something? Nah, I'm good. Well, let's head into Bristleback Cave. The game kind of freaks out on me for a second. Yeah, we're going through this pretty quickly. Much more quickly than I had anticipated. Whoa! Surprise, Riekling! I was trying to loot here. Just reavers. Staff of zombies. Is that the same one? No, this is a different one. Petty soul gem. Why do they hide in barrels just waiting for me to show up? That's so weird. Like, I get it from a gameplay perspective, but I just don't get it from, like, a story perspective. They're spending their whole lives waiting for somebody to come into the cave so they can destroy a barrel and get the sneak attack on me. That's the only way they can win. They are short after all, but they have a ranged attack, right? That's their main attack, is the range. Thought I picked that up before. So it's still a little weird that they go for the sneak melee attack when they're mostly about the range. See, look, yeah, he jumped out of the barrel, then got his spear out to throw at me. It's a very weird thing going on there. I don't know where this other guy is, and I don't see anything even worth looking at back here. And that's usually weird. If all you're gonna do is taunt before you die, you just kind of wasted your surprise. Alright, lots of Rieklings around here. We're taking it to the Rieklings where they live. Like even Yad is able to take them out. 2? Looks like 3 hits and she can take down a Riekling scout. That's not good for them. She doesn't hit very hard. What do we have here? An elixir of health? Lasting potency. I don't need that. I'm fine. I'm fine. I think this is the first time we've seen like an open chest with stuff stuffed in it. Very interesting. I like that. I'm waiting for them to say Rakanishu, but I don't think they're gonna do it for me. Come on, just the one reference. Rakanishu. That's all I'm asking. And they're not gonna do it. They totally look like the Rakanishu. What is that? Expert. All right, looks like we're gonna get up to 100 right here. I think this will put me over. Yep, there we go. Lock picking up to 100. We have maxed that out. It's only a matter of time, really. Before I even really got to the main quest, though. That's probably the surprise. Then again, I have been playing for 130 hours now, so lots of stuff has happened before I got to the main quest. I also have over 50 achievements in this game without even trying to get them. Right, it's not like I went out of my way to get the achievements. It just kind of happened. And pretty soon this will be the longest Let's Play on my channel, and it definitely deserves that. Definitely deserves it. Beats out Fallout 3, which if you remember was also blind, and for those of you that saw it, I'm sorry that I was terrible for a good portion of that. And by good portion, I mean like 150 videos. It was my first computer RPG. Well, modern computer RPG. So, a lot of people had played Morrowind and Skyrim, were used to what was going to happen. I was not. I was expecting a JRPG, but on a computer, and, you know, that's not what happened. Where the hell are we going? How much further down can we go? Once again, like, ruins your whole element of surprise. It's a shock that you're there, but then you don't do anything with it. No wonder these guys are not as smart as other races. Kind of hard to tell the distinction sometimes between, you know, Falmer and Rieklings. and then like wood elves and night elves. You know what makes, not that I'm putting down wood elves and night elves, just, wait, am I out of charge? Not yet, almost. Not that I'm putting them down, but you know, what puts the Rieklings and the Falmer as lower species than, you know, the ones that I can pick? The orcs and the humans and the elves, what makes these guys so much worse than that? Not having a language that we can understand? Not speaking the common tongue? I don't know. This guy requires 2 hits. And we got a rider! It's been a long time since we got a rider. So many Rieklings. So little to loot. God, this place is just going on and on.
Enjoy killing you.
I'm getting lots of souls out of these guys. And I keep on getting more charge out of it. Maybe I should, like, how do you guys know that they actually can't talk? I mean, there's lots of empty wine bottles around here. Maybe they're just drunk all the time. Whoa, Ryder! I still don't feel the need to loot any of these guys. Not a single one.
Stand a chance.
And my heavy armor leveled up? And now I'm up to level 46. Did you lean over? That's not acceptable here. A Riekling charger? Oh, that's just a bristleback. Where's the Riekling charger? This must be you. You must be the big bad guy. Get down you go. Bristlebacks are freaking huge. I thought I heard breathing and I was scared for a second it was me, but no, it is still the Rieklings. I am still doing just fine. Absolutely fine. Still at full health. And maybe these guys are just drunk. Maybe they would normally be in the realm of like sentient species. With like, for lack of a better term, human rights. But they're just too drunk. And therefore they failed that exam. Who knows, maybe they got high and missed the day. I don't know how this stuff works. Yeah, especially with like the Falmer, when they're like, we used to be among you people, but then we got worse. I did like that they gave us lore for those guys. Wish they would give us lore for the rest, but they probably do, just not in the game, mostly in books. I don't like reading books, right? It feels like I have to sit down and separately go over things. Just, all right, and today we go over lore, you know? And that's not necessarily the way that I want to go through it. Although I did do it for Xenosaga, but that was different for me. Because they gave you a lot of lore, it was just additional stuff here. I can search the hut. I didn't know I could do that this whole time. Not that it's that important. Wait, there was an emerald in there. Can I search it again? Just, yeah, pop open the sides. Yeah, flawless emerald. Thank you. So, I guess that's it. We came all this way for that. Big thing was the Riekling charger. And then we can head to our next destination. No? Figured one of you would pop open. Where the hell are we? Oh, we've kind of looped around here, haven't we? No, this is a new area. I think this is a new area. No, all right, now I know where we are. So we did just loop around. We went for the quick escape. I don't know what the point of all that was, but we killed a whole bunch of Rieklings, just committing more genocide as we go. That's right, I gotta level up. I should probably deal with that. All right, level up. We'll put more points in... It doesn't really matter, does it? Health, I guess. As long as it's not magicka. Let's see. So my enchanting is full, my smithing is full, my heavy armor could use some work. Right, reflect blows isn't necessarily... You know what? That could be good. Could be good if I get up to it. Ooh. Additional 25% armor bonus from wearing a matching set. And I'm almost always wearing that matching set. Yeah, we'll just go with Juggernaut. I mean, that's very useful, even though it's boring, right? 20% more armor, just naturally. So where is this? Way over here. All right, we'll head to the Skull Village and head east. I think I saw it from the Skull Village, and I was wondering about it. We'll head there. Actually, I should go check on the barrow, shouldn't I? Let's do that before we head out. Let's head back to the barrow and see if there has been any progress now that I've killed a whole bunch of Rieklings.